Goes slower, but it's got lots more power.
Okay, so here's the beginnings of another project we're doing. Gonna be fixing up that golf cart out there. Bought the torque converter off eBay. Right now it's got a 30 series. I want a 40 because it's not working for me. So I'm gonna get rid of that old junk 30 on there because we got a 13 horsepower and I didn't read enough to figure out that it's the wrong thing. Well, is the eBay seller. He said he'd rate a 13, so, well, whatever. So I got it. Anyway, got this 40 series here. That's how it's going to come from the eBay guy I bought it from. Driven, driver. So there it is. There's the driver. There's the driven. Come wrapped in plastic real nice. So there they are. Okay, so as you can see, I got the 30 series junk on there and the little plate on there that joins them. I'm gonna be completely getting rid of that. Put the driver on there, and then I'm gonna take the driven and I'm gonna put it down here on that shaft, which you can kind of barely see because the lighting sucks. As you can see from this shot, I guess, the chain and the sprocket, which is right there, runs from there to there. And we're going to be getting rid of all that. So we'll got to unbolt the motor. There's a couple of them. The other ones are under there, so I'll show you those. But we'll just get those 4 out, and then we'll undo the throttle cable and all that wiring down there. And while we're at it, we're also going to fix the pull start. It won't return, so I think it's just a bunch of dirt in there, needs clean, but we'll fix that too. So just get the motor unbolted, get the wiring undone. We'll get back to you. Okay, so as you can see, we got the engine unbolted. So now we're going to take the torque converter off. So let's get us a socket. And if you're not using an impact wrench, you'll have to figure out some way of preventing this thing from turning, but with an impact wrench, that easy. So now you can pull out that. Slip your belt off, pull this plate off, which if you put NICs on there will come off easy. So now we'll just get us unbolt these bolts, and you should have Loctite on them to prevent everything gets loosened. So y'all may be wondering why we're going to go through all this trouble if the torque converter was working. Well, it wasn't really working. We had to weld up the shocks because every time you go over a big old bump, or really any bump, the chain would pop off because it'd get loose because the engine would move closer to the shaft and the chain would pop off. So we thought that welding up the shock points would fix it, and that did somewhat fix it until I started reading more and we got more vibration, and it just didn't like the way it was driving. So I was reading more, and it turns out we had bought the wrong torque converter. The guy on eBay said this torque converter would do a 13 horsepower, and it doesn't. Upon further research, it's a 30 series. 30 series, if you go to Comet website, is only rated to 8 horsepower. So we're almost doubling the horsepower that this thing should be ran at. So that's why it wasn't running so good, I guess. So we're going to put this one on, the 40 series, which is rated up to 18 horsepower. So that should fix our trouble. And as you can see from the size comparison there and these, it's a heck of a lot bigger, and it runs with a much bigger belt, and it's able to take the abuse that a bigger engine handles. And also pushing around a 600-pound golf cart doesn't help it. And so see there, this is a 5/8 belt, and this runs with a 7/8 belt. So it's just a lot bigger, heavier duty, and able to take the abuse. So don't do like us and waste $100 on this torque converter just to have to change it out with another $150 one. So it's a little more expensive. But yeah, unless you have a small engine, the little 6.5, which I do see a lot of people run on their golf carts, but we had this engine laying around and it's got the electric start, so we used it. So we have to use a bigger torque converter. So simple little lessons you learn from doing, I guess. Always learning. Yep. It's like our channel says, we'll do anything and we'll learn doing it until we get it right. So this should do it right, and then we won't have to worry about it. As anti-seize, we went around to a whole bunch of different stores trying to find it. We finally found it at AutoZone. But some people use copper. This was the only kind we could find, so we just use this aluminum one. And it prevents your stuff from rusting onto shafts and stuff. So like, if we hadn't put some of it on here, we would have had a time using a pulley puller or something trying to get it off the shaft. But you just throw a little bit of this on there, and it'll get rid of all those headaches. There it is. Oh, Dad. Look at that. Keyway's good. Okay, so now I'm going to want to put another collar on, so that way the driven cannot move. You see the other one in there. Alrighty, so as you can see, all the wires have been ran down there and everything, and it's all bolted in. Yeah, all straight and everything. We're fixing to go take it on test drive, but it's not outside, so I'll take it on test drive on video a little later. But anyway, yeah, I'm fixing to drive it, so it's done. It's aligned as best as me and my dad could get it, which was dang near perfect. How we did it was we held a level right there against that pulley and went it straight back. And you want this edge, not that edge where the belt is, but this edge, to be perfectly in line with this edge right there, the top of that. So that's what we did, and it's we're gonna try it out right here. So stay tuned. I'll get you a video tomorrow of me driving it in the daytime.
Well, we thank you for watching. Hopefully this helps if you have any projects like this going on. We went through a lot of trial and error with this golf cart. We had the original chain and it kept popping off and everything. So we switched to a small 1/2-inch V-belt. Same kind of similar setup as what we put on this torque converter, straight to that shaft, but it slipped too much and just didn't have enough power. So we took that back off, put the chain back on, welded up the shocks in the back, which helped quite a bit. You could go pretty much all day as long as you didn't hit any big bumps or anything like that, and then the chain would pop off again. Same problem. But really, I think a lot of it was from the small torque converter being underpowered, and it would jitter, jump a little bit as it was trying to take off, just because it didn't have the right power and the grip. This new one, it just press the gas and you go. Works great. Was a little bit more expensive, but you could see in the size in the video the difference. Just massive difference in weight and size of everything on it. So works a lot better. But yeah, just check out the other videos. I'll put a link in the description to the original build of it so you can see how it was set up. I think there's one shot in the video right before he took the motor off that you could see the chain actually off to the inside, and that's what it would do every time you'd hit a big bump in the back, is it'd bounce off and go to the inside right there like that. But problem solved. So anyway, hope you like everything. Let us know in the comments what we can do different. We're always looking for feedback. Love to create a bunch of videos and be here for you every week. Hopefully we're going to try to get onto a Monday and Friday schedule, putting something up new then, and just whatever we do over the weekends and during the week. So please join us, subscribe, like, do all those comments like that. Leave us whatever feedback you can, and we'll take it and run with it. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.